Two dudes reviewing the news, pop culture, video games, movies, and shoes. Quincy and Justin with a nerdy forecast. So stay a while and welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast.
Welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast. I'm your host, Justin.
I'm your other host, Quincy. Why are you laughing?
Because I muted my mic, said, okay, I'm going to do the run-in, unmuted mic, and proceeded to continue on. And then halfway through the opening, I hear you go, I'm sitting at a desk today.
You did not. I did not hear you say that we were doing the run-in.
I know. I did. I muted my mic on my end, and I'm like, something ain't right here, but...
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Fuck it, we'll do it live. I'll put it. I'm gonna fix it up in post anyways. But
I don't
was
even
just
care.
Let me move my mic. Sorry, everybody.
This is why people should be here live, because they hear these lovely moments.
Oh God. All right. So, what did you? How are you doing today, Quincy?
Well, like I was saying during the opening song, I'm sitting at a desk today.
Yeah, sweet.
I got a desk for my room. I'm pretty happy about it. Now I just got to get my chair, because right now I'm sitting on a metal fold-up one. I feel like at any moment someone could come in here, snatch it out from underneath me, and then hit me over the head with it.
As one would do. I like my little L-shaped desk where I could just swivel back and forth, haphazardly swinging my legs, banging it against the legs of the table. What you drinking today? You said you made a cup of coffee?
So I have a couple things. I have a cup of coffee. This is a one-step latte from Donut Shop through the Keurig. This one is Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's kind of just cinnamony water, honestly.
Never mind. Then.
It did not come out great.
No,
this is the second one I've done. The first one I did 10 ounces, and I thought that was the problem, so I did this one at 8 ounces, and it really didn't fix it.
Time to go down to 6.
My machine does not go down to 6. 8 is the smallest on this machine.
Ew.
Yeah.
Well,
so
shit.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
But secondly, I have something. I texted you about it and you didn't respond.
I didn't?
Nope.
But I did.
So, I went and found the Ultimate Limited Edition Coca-Cola XP flavor. I did not do the Diet one because what am I? Bitch.
I mean, yes.
Here we go. Some ASMR.
I
already don't like the smell.
Okay, it didn't catch on your mic. Hee-hoo.
That's wild because the mic was practically in the can.
Oh, that's a good mic buster then.
Kind of smells like
ass.
That space one they tried doing.
Oh, okay. So it has that weird ambidextrous taste
Oh my god, I was not prepared for that.
What?
That's some kind of fruity flavor.
Fruity flavor, you say?
Yes.
That worries me. That worries me a little bit. Because I do want to try it. I just don't want to try it with the intention of fruit.
Like, it's very sweet, very candy-like, very fruity.
Oh, it's probably super high in sugar, too.
Well, I've got one of the mini cans, and this has 24 grams.
That's not bad. I mean, it's the same as a regular can of Coke.
I mean, it's 49% of your daily intake.
yeah, but we have slowly began to absorb sugars differently into our own skins, because we, as Americans, can do that now.
Call me Chungus.
Yeah.
I don't hate it, so, like, having bought the box of it, that's not a big deal to me. It's like $5 for the box of mini cans.
Okay.
But I'm not going to go buy another box, and I'm not going to pick up a bottle while I'm out.
That's fair. That's fair. As for me, we did a little bit of a splurge and got Mountain Dew Baja Blast cans.
Okay.
I fucking love Mountain Dew. Like the Baja Blast. Mountain Dew. So I'm just sitting here sipping on a very well chilled Baja Blast.
Very nice, very nice. Just regular Baja Blast, not the new flavors?
No, none of the
Or
new flavors.
newish flavors.
Yeah, the gold or the tropical. No.
Cool.
Ugh. Over on the good old Humble Bundle, the new the monthly subscription, the choice has switched over to a bunch of games that I kind of like. Disco Elysium. After it fell off of Game Pass, I got bummed out because I had no way of playing this. Now it's over here on the August of this year's freaking choice. Hell yeah, I'm happy. $12 gets me that. Chivalry 2. Played Chivalry 1 and enjoyed it. Chivalry 2 is just as good, I would assume, if not better. I heard 32 by 32 player wartime type things. Cool. Road 96 I have been meaning to get into. I already own this one, so this one will probably get thrown out into the vast voids of other people. But Road 96 is a hitchhiking simulator. And it is as scary as it sounds. Trek to Yomi, played a little bit of it once it dropped onto Game Pass, never went back. Kind of a bummer. Should go back. It's fun, all things considered. Arcade Paradise, another one that I hopped into when it hopped onto Game Pass. Not my cut, but having it on PC hopefully has some mod support. Mm-hmm. A bit of there's a bit of me that wants to call this game like a little satire and a little patronizing to artists. It is called Such Art, Genius Artist Simulator, and they don't put artists in a good light. And I don't know how to feel about that. It has VR support, which, obviously a plus, but I don't know how to feel about that one. Tin Can. Quincy, you've been in a fair share of vehicles that are in no, I don't want to put it like that because I don't want to sound like I'm attacking you, but I'm not. You've been in other vehicles, other people's vehicles, that you've watched them change out pieces on the fly.
Okay.
Would you do that in space?
I mean, I guess I would have to if I'm already in space.
That's fair enough. Tin Can is a simulator in which repairing things while in space with only a manual to read because you lied on your entrance exam.
Hey.
So you have nothing but a manual and a bunch of machines.
Got a will to live.
And then this one here, I'm sorry, Ubisoft does it way better, but some people like this kind of game. Hot Brass, where it is tactics and deploy type of things, where Splinter Cell and other various types of games do it a lot better as far as plan and execute these various types of plans.
Who are we executing?
Criminals, I guess. But is it one of those? They probably won't check my references anyways. I mean, they obviously didn't if you're only using a manual up in space. It showcases how to switch them out, what to look for. It is a good old GE washing machine. Skadoop. Also in the good old... Oh, wait. Shoot. Fix it back up. Fix it. Bring it back. There we go. This one here helps out. Trees, water, and people empowers communities around the world to protect, conserve, and manage their natural resources. Because, as I always say, water's a bitch and a half to get a hold of and a little bit harder to keep in their grasp. While helping all three, water, people, and the trees, this is a good one to definitely help out. Skadoop. Now, the 3D printables part, I got suckered into the last time something similar popped into the Humble Bundle, because I thought it was the learning bits of it. Kind of. It gave us the worst tile games. But this one here adds in all of the Bethesda tabletop role-playing games, as well as a bunch of really nice miniatures to build if you have a 3D printer or a 3D printing service. The Astoundingly Awesome Tales, the second part of the Fallout role-playing game, Orange Colored Sky, which I think is the third one. Or no, second one, third one, and then the original is down at the bottom. Dishonored, as well as Dishonored The Assassins 4 DLC for it. This is a good collaboration, and I'm glad Modifius has buffed up their tabletop game and released some really great both models as well as tabletop RPGs. This was one of the ones that we were kind of leaning into for a minute, but we still have a whole bunch to kind of dig through now anyways.
Yeah, never-ending list. It's just like TV shows to watch, movies to watch, video games to play, tabletop games to play.
Yeah, a lot on the plate. This one here helps out the International Rescue Committee, which is any natural disaster in the world. This one here just is one of the front runners to help. Anytime that they're having a economic crisis or even just natural, they will help get them back into homes. They will get them back into their everyday life. Yeehaw. Scott Doop. Quincy, how far have you gotten in the Mega Mans?
Just what was on the original Game Boy.
Really? You never played any of the X series or?
No.
Ooh. I swear to God, they need to put the entire Mega Man X series on the Switch SNES library.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you I would play the shit out of that. Turn your volume up and Q down. Got it. I'm on it. Alright,
That's
how
the
about
closest I've ever been to being a 10.
Alright, there. I have done yet another little addition to the fly. But this one gives me a little bit of feels of Mega Man X2, X3 with its designs of maps and layouts. A co-op experience called 30XX has one player red, one player blue. Both have what look to be
I call red.
but sure, Buster guns, Buster cannons, and just goes and beats the evils of the world. One of which being a very tiny owl that can cast gales and winds against you. I'm excited for this, and I've never seen it. I've heard of it, but I've never seen gameplay from it. So we will see what the heck's going to go on with that. It is from the showcase that happened at the end of last month, so hopefully we'll be getting a little bit more later. Skadoop. Remnant 2 sells 1 million copies, and I'm mad I don't own one. I'll be soon, hopefully.
Well, they made their money, now they can put the game up for free.
I know, right? Shit. But this is getting across the board fans. They are saying this one does one but better. This one feels better. You can play with friends a lot more easier. Even if you get stacked up with randos, they're not going to be dickheads. They make this game more fun than it was in the first one. I'm glad to hear it, and I'm glad to see it. Skadoop. Speaking of glad to see it, not much to be seen in this Alone in the Dark Man teaser trailer. Except for, well, the Dark Man, but... are you familiar with Alone in the Dark?
No, I know what it is.
Not the Uwe Boll movie. Not the
So, I know what it is.
Movie.
I've seen the original game. I've never played the original game. And I've seen the U-Ball movie.
Oh god, I have too. So, the original game came back in 1990. That was the original. And then it started upgrading and to testing, and then they tried doing it on the NES on prototype builds in 91. And then the SNES came out and they tried doing it on there. It was fine. And then Sega CD, I believe it was either Sega CD or Sega Saturn tried the up-render of it. With the voxels and the whatnot. Or not the voxels, the polygons, the bodied. And that was okay. And then skip ahead to 2008, and they tried remaking the whole series, and it didn't sell well. And then skip ahead another 10 years, a little under, 2018, they tried a TV show. I'm not mentioning the movie. I'm sorry. I don't get paid.
We already did.
Yeah, no, fuck that guy. And it did okay. I'm curious to know where the Alone in the Dark fans are that are really backing this up. It says the trailer dropped today. I haven't seen it yet. Maybe it's on Twitter, but I'm curious for more Alone in the Dark. I'm hoping it's a noir setting thriller. I would like a little bit of Alan Wake in this. I don't know what to really expect in this. Just seeing the Mr. Spooky Dark Man and having a little bit of voiceover. Let me see the Dark Man. Yeah, he looks like a punk ass. Skadoop.
So it's looking like around 6 a.m. they did drop more information.
Okay.
However, what they dropped was just that they're doing a big collector's edition. And so it showed you the statue, it showed you the game cases. They do have a steelbook, but it's very minimalist. It's just the name on a black cover.
Oh.
There's another figure. There's some little like cutout things. I mean, some of it's like it's not a bad collector's thing.
It's just not what we're wanting.
It's just like, where's the actual trailer of this game?
Mm.
They limit it to 5,000 units worldwide.
Thanks.
So yeah, this is just collector's edition stuff. They did not actually.
They didn't give me what I want.
Yeah.
Give me what I want.
Yeah. Do not disturb door hanger. A ostentite.
Okay. Well, wait. The do not. Okay. That actually answered a question for me. The do not disturb door hanger means that they're going to be inside the hotel, which means this is a remake of the first one.
Darkman statue, glow in the dark steelbook, games on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox Series X, PlayStation 5. Sorry. Directo. It's really small writing. 1930 wall sticker set. Collector's edition DLC packages. Directo 1992 costume pet. Director's community mode and vintage horror filter pack.
Okay, so this is a pure remake of the first fucking game, which means we're getting a thriller. Okay, well, at least I'm getting somewhat of what I want. Maybe, hopefully. Would like to see more gameplay.
I'm sorry, what was that?
What?
What did you just say a second ago? At least you're what?
At least I'm getting my thriller.
No,
Psychological
you said
thriller?
something else. You said something else. I think it was.
Give me what I want.
Give me what I want.
Give me what I want.
I had to find it in there.
Yeah. And let me
So I need a soundboard.
Let me get one of my favorite ones. Hang on.
Give me one.
Where is
Remember, I can't hear them.
Oh, you can't. Oh, that's right. Well, hang on. You'll at least know it by the name. Oh, God damn it. You'll at least know it by the name.
75% chance of winning. If we used to go one-on-one and then add 66
I'm
and
just gonna listen to him
two-thirds
for a minute.
percent, I got 141 and two-thirds chance of winning.
Okay, thank you, Scott Steiner, for your lovely that man is a college graduate.
He has to dumb himself down to talk to these rednecks.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, but I'm now kind of excited to hear more about Alone in the Dark. Hopefully they'll release something in the next couple of months, maybe PAX? Or no, Gamescom. Gamescom is the next one. Dead by Daylight, Alien. Less than a week, we're going to get a little bit more information about it, but what more information could you give us rather than we're getting an alien, and Quincy had mentioned maybe we're getting a
Survivor.
A survivor at the very end. There's someone in the shade of it all.
The other question is map. What's the map going to be? Is it going to be the Nostromo? Is it going to be... I can't think of the planet numbers right now, but yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Adrian. Motherfucker. August 8th, we'll figure out a little bit more. Hopefully we get the survivor. I hope it's none of the replicants. Just give us a human, please.
Bishop's fine. What's wrong with Bishop?
They don't feel fear. So,
Yeah, well, you know what? You know what wouldn't make sense is that for the most part the replicants get left alone by the alien because they're not human. It's only when they get in the alien's way that they get attacked. So I guess I could. I mean, you're trying to fix the generators, so you are in the alien's way.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
We'll see.
We'll
August 8th. Go check it out. Skadoop. Speaking of crossovers, we got a pair of them for Fortnite. We keep bringing up Fortnite, and I'm playing it on and off every so often, but they keep doing all these things. They are bringing all of these IPs into Fortnite to fight each other. You can have the Terminator, John Cena, Master Chief, and Kratos on a fight. Huh?
I said, and his name is.
And his name is John Cena. Ba-ba-da-bow. And you get all four of them in a fucking team squad battling up against Indiana Jones, Geralt of Rivia, a cat, a buff cat, and a banana.
Have you seen the fan render of the Fortnite characters? I thought it was a fan render. I could be wrong. But the Fortnite characters, but it's the final scene of Rogue One, and Banana gets hit with a lightsaber and just turns to mush.
We'll have to take a look at that later on. I like how Blender is slowly becoming a little bit more accessible and easier to use for artists. But Fortnite and Terminator, yay! Another freaking collab that was unexpected. Oh, would you look at that? Another one! Fortnite and Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm only maybe 2 episodes into Jujutsu. Yeah. Jujutsu. Yeah.
Jujutsu?
Jujutsu. Kaisen. It's okay. It's fine. I got no negative qualms about it. It's just, I don't know, it's too early for me to say, but I'm glad that it's here. I'm glad we're seeing more of the weeb stuff. Weebs. Skadoosh. I am going to rant now.
Okay, I'll be here.
Okay. December, we talked about a good old collaboration between Minecraft and Dungeons and Dragons. That's why we have the name of the episode, Yo, What the Hell Happened to DnD Minecraft? Because I was actually excited for it. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Minecraft, but I could see myself doing a little bit of D&D in Minecraft, maybe putting something together. And then I forgot about it. Until today.
So did the devs.
So did the fucking devs, apparently. I go looking. It's in spring of 2023. We are now almost at the end of summer of 2023. And you're going to sit there and tell me that you're still working on it? Minecraft Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles dropped today. Today, Junior. And that shit looks fire as fuck. Krang looks like a motherfucking boss ass. Bebop Rocksteady look great. You get, Flyman.
I don't remember. Superfly?
Baxter.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, everyone in this looks good. I didn't see Casey, though. Bit of a bummer that I didn't see Casey. But they had, the arrows from the frickin' arcade machine. You know, as I said, Bebop Rocksteady, you got the Turtles blimp. Shredder was floating around somewhere.
Garbage truck.
Yeah, the garbage truck. Splinter was around doing their teaching things. Everyone's on skateboards, you know, doing skateboard stuff. April O'Neil's in it. You get to fight at the radio station. It seems like you go through all the levels of the arcade. Because you do the blimp. You go into the news station, and then you fight Krang on the roof. So yeah, this seems to be just the arcade game, but
in Minecraft.
I am down for that. That actually sounds.
And then you get to use the skins outside of.
Oh yeah.
This too, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, it would probably be Shredder.
I'd be right around as Donnie.
Danny. Skadoop.
Or not Donnie. Sorry. Why did I say that?
I don't
Mikey.
know. That I was like, hey, if you
Mikey.
whoever you want to play as, I guess. I remember you
No,
liking
everyone
Mikey
around was
more.
Mikey. Why did I say Donnie? I'm tired.
I like Donnie.
Caffeine's not kicking in.
Caffeine's not kicking in yet. There was something I was going to mention with this Xbox Spotlight showcase for what's going to be coming out in the near future.
Discord.
That's right. Thank you, Quincy.
And one other thing.
And one other thing? Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to talk about the one thing.
No. The one other thing was Baldur's Gate.
That's right. Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 have been, quote-unquote, leaked in Brazil, was it?
I don't remember.
Jogos. Jogos is Brazilian, so I'll assume that it's Argentina-ish. Around South America. And they said that Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 are going to be on Game Pass, so I'm excited for that one. And then those who like to talk to your friends on Discord through Xbox, soon you're going to be able to stream your games to the people in Discord. So that way, in case you have something you want to showcase your friends, be like, hey, this is where you get this thing, or just in case you want to lay back and hang out with your buddies while they're doing some dumb bullshit, you can do that too.
I don't like anybody I know. Never mind.
Fair enough. And then during the official Summer Spotlight, there's been a lot of really good games that have been kind of being nudged around, like Blasphemous 2, Grounded got another little nudge, Under the Waves got a nudge. I'm happy to see all of these games being promoted up in the forefront. Mr. Run and Jump, which looks like a good old time, the good old Super Meat Boy time. Wandering Village, I did play a little bit of this. I don't have enough to form an opinion yet. I'm not too far in. But it does look like it is going to be very difficult very quickly. It is on Game Preview, which means it is not done. Which means even though this is a very fun game and feels full, they're not finished yet. Any other gaming things before I butt up?
Stray is officially pre-orderable on
That's right.
Xbox.
Yes, Stray. I'm excited to play that one if ever we get into that one.
25 right now or something like that. But then if you have Game Pass, they knock like $2 off it, so it's like 23.
That's
or
not
gold,
bad.
whatever. Yeah.
Well, Core now.
Core technically doesn't come out until September.
Oh, okay, so next month. I thought it was this month.
They are giving it to some people like an early testing type of thing, but yeah, technically Core's not out yet. But yeah, so Core. It's Core.
Yeah, it's Core. Core Water.
They broke my home screen. I don't like it.
Did it?
I've got partial update on the home screen, and now I can only have one thing on my home screen. So I have to have my pins and then pin Game Pass in my pins section because Game Pass can no longer have its own little thing down at the bottom of my home screen.
I only play the same 3 games, so I guess I don't have that problem.
I like to see what's new.
I do too, but Unga Bunga want to play the Titan again. But shoe news. Might as well get them over with. So remember those big old red shoes we talked about 3 months ago? Well, Crocs decided to do a big old handshake, make them yellow. Put holes in them. Look like Swiss cheese. Take a big old bite out of them. Delicious. August 9th. I'm not going to tell you the price tag. Go look them up on your own. I'm not going to
10 out of 10 would not buy.
10 out of 45. It's broken. Skadoosh. This one here is a collaboration with Powerpuff Girls and the Nike SB Dunk Lows, but it's just a prototype. And I'm not really here for the prototype they're showing so far. If they showed the other shoe and it had like the eye, and if you stand up straight, it looks good. But we see Blossom's eye with a little curved mouth and just a strange strap behind the eye. I need to see. Like I need to see. Weird. Yeah, and also the picture's super grainy. I'm like, we exist in a time where we have 4K cameras on every street corner. You're telling me?
Wait a minute.
Can't. What?
Is this shoe radioactive? Is that why it's grainy?
Is that why it smells funny? But I'm excited to see more because I actually have a very soft spot for Powerpuff Girls, early Powerpuff Girls, not second iteration Powerpuff Girls.
Second iteration.
Yeah, no, second iteration of Powerpuff Girls dumbed it down, made it silly. I get it.
So it's very Teen Titans Go.
Very Teen Titans Go. Very Teen Titans Go. Where
I
they're
don't understand why we went this way with cartoons and why we decided suddenly that children are stupid.
Violence. They took away Elmer Fudd's gun. They took away Tom
So
using weaponry. Now he's using fucking pool cues, and I'm like, that's more that's more safe, I guess.
well, I mean, that's nothing new. He's used pool cues in the past. But yeah, the Elmer Fudd gun thing, I kind of understood that one. I mean, he's a hunter though, so it didn't fully make sense.
I mean, at the same time, you have Tom, who is strong enough to take a we'll call it just a Winchester pump shotgun, put it into the hole of a mouse, and push it so hard to bend the metal, bounce it through the plywood of the positioning of that hole, and shoot his own goddamn head. So you're telling me those are dangerous? Alright, sure, man. Like, I get it and I don't get it, but I'm not here to get it. I'm here to hopefully watch the youth grow up. Because regular show...
The two what?
Youths. Oh, youths.
Oh, youths.
That's what I said. But...
Like tags.
Oh, dogs! Yeah, I like dogs. But I would like to see more animation going the way that they have been. Like, they tried... I don't want to say they tried dumbing down Samurai Jack, but toward the intermission that they started to take, you could tell it was starting to get a little samey, repetitive. There wasn't much plot for him. And then they said, fine, we're going to give him his final season. It's going to be Adult Swim. It's going to be gory. It's going to be cool. And lo and behold, that shit was cool. And I kind of want Powerpuff Girls to kind of get the old school treatment. Give them strengths, give them sorrow, give them something to fight for. But that's just me.
A woman worth fighting for.
Yeah. What is that, Mulan?
Mulan.
Yeah! Skadoosh. So, I have here some Nike SB Force 58s, and it says they're dressing for the Barbie movie premiere. Not a single lick of Barbie branding on this.
It's pink.
It's pink, and it has the little tag with a star, and I'm like, that's great.
I wore pink to go see Barbie.
Now, real talk, I would too. But I would want them to be Barbie branded, because Barbie branded things only work with Barbie. Am I wrong? So...
I mean...
and you also like this brand of shoe. Skadoosh. Barbie branded Vans, man. Oh, pardon.
Why did you get frickin'
I hiccuped.
Rastafarian
Shut
Jamaican?
the fuck up. But Vans helped Barbie add sneaker designer to her long list of professions. That woman is a chemical physicist. Leave her alone. But yeah, they're available now on Vans.com. Let's go find out what the fuck's up with the prices. 95, 115, 100. Overalls. $110 for the overalls, though. Ooh. At least you're paying for a good brand, though. Crop top. A very strange-looking backpack.
I just cracked my fingers, my fucking wrist popped.
We do live in a simulation.
Intended result.
This top does look a little... I fell in Play-Doh, sad face. This one over here...
You know what it reminds me of? You ever seen the music video for Groove is in the Heart by Delight?
No.
Okay, well, it reminds me of the things she wears in that, so that...
Kind of gives me a little bit of that, I don't remember the artist's name. Somebody that you used to know.
Go to you.
Yeah, thank you. Gives me a little bit of that vibe. But you didn't have to cut me off. There was a Goofy singing that, and I lost my fucking mind. Skadoop. I grew up with the Jetsons. Quincy grew up with the Jetsons.
Yes, boy, alright.
Jane, his wife.
What was the dog's name? Sprocket?
Astro.
Astro. The fuck was Sprocket?
Spacely Sprocket, the boss.
Ah, that was Sprocket.
Yeah.
I knew something was Sprocket.
Yeah, I loved the Jetsons. Jetsons was more mature than they let on because you had a guy who just went to work, got tired, came home, wanted to kick off his shoes, but set in space where things are made a little bit easier, but even in the easiness of his life, he realizes, the mundanity of it.
I mean, is it set in space though?
Above the clouds. That is the verbiage. Above the clouds to me is kind of a little space, but I digress.
I was always more of a Flintstones guy, but if it really came down to it, when I'm watching Hanna-Barbera,
They're great.
The thing that gets me to stop flipping channels and sit there, Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo, yeah. Oh shit, that's right. I forgot to bring that one up. Scooby-Doo and Astro team up against all of the villains because the Justice League went missing.
Not Astro. Crypto.
Crypto, fuck yeah, thank you. Crypto, the super hound.
Super dog. Yeah.
And because the Justice League is missing, almost all of the Rogues Gallery, for more specifically Batman, is out and about. But back to the shoes, to the Jetsons shoes. Pickles. They look like pickles. That is all. I don't have anything else to really say about it.
No, I mean, yeah, they're terrible.
They're terrible, but they do match the theme, I will admit. I like the box that they come in. Not too much on the pins. I keep forgetting what we've called these, but the croc pins that kind of stick into your shoe.
I have no idea what to call them.
We heard the name, I think, 2 weeks ago. And
Stupid bullshit.
Yeah, that's true. Like, the whole ass fucking apartment building is up on your fucking foot. Like, extra butter. Otherwise, they look fine.
At least they put Rosie in there.
Yeah, at least they put Rosie in there. Scudoo. Well, yeah, Rosie's family. So, I want these to be both waterproof and also all-terrain. I want to be able to run on walls with these treads.
I want these to be the center of a sequel to Rubber.
I want these to be on Jack Ryan. And I want him to kick some ass in them. So what we're looking at is... So we've talked about flea market. Or Cactus Flea Market, right? Cactus Plant Flea Market. Where they have built the most... I'm just going to call them asinine. That's what I was trying to go around that one, but I'm like, it's the right word. Asinine creations of both fuzzy, uncomfortable looking, but strangely appealing, I guess. Because they sell well. They sell amazingly well. While we look at these, and they look like they are an entire hovercraft on each foot. Like, they don't look conventional. They look very athletic. They got the swoop. You can actually take off the swoop, which is more than a lot of the shoes can say. But I am very curious about its activity, if you can run with them, I'm curious to see if they are actually good enough to do so. They do look comfy. No, the swoop actually is dolly clicks. I forget what the hell the like push pin. You push them in the.
So I'm just. But it's not a swoop. It's the swish.
It's swoosh.
It's the swish.
It's swoosh. But I mean, go and check them out. They said they're gonna be holiday 2023. If you're happening to be very athletic and wanting to try something new from the Cactus Plant Flea Market. The textures are a little weird, but as said, still curious. Skidoo. So, I have here, in front of me, an original Apple II branded shoe. I don't... okay, well, I kind of spoiled that, but I don't even know who the fuck made these. I think they just sent them out.
They've always existed.
Yeah, I guess Apple did make shoes because they don't really talk about by Omega Sports. Okay, so they're gone. They're long gone.
They've been around as long as existence has existed.
Yeah. But in short, they look great. I would much rather, instead of pay the $50,000 for these original shoes, I would rather make a replica. Like, I would actually take a image of an Apple II and just kind of like line up some very interesting keys on this portion right here. Have the mouse pad in the back. I'd be down with that. Have the Apple logo, the Macintosh Apple, somewhere up here. You know, something.
Am I remembering
cool.
wrong? Was the Apple II? I thought the Apple II was like more of a gray color and less of a white color.
It was eggshell white. As far as I can recall, there was probably variants of them that was darker colors, but I can remember Grandpa's being like eggshell to almost yellowing white because of how long he had it. Wonder if they come with these that cripple your feet like the battery life of their phones. Probably they are shoes that are almost as old as I am. So I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't get iOS updates anymore.
Can't get past Big Sur.
Oh god. But on a more serious note, these things held up well for being over 30 years old.
Someone's probably kept them in a fucking vault this entire time.
Yeah, like you could see a little bit of fraying, a little bit of the asbestos, as I called it earlier, which kind of matches the idea of what it was going for. But I wouldn't pay $50,000. I would. I mean, as a new coming shoe collector, I'd probably look past this. I'd probably do all my cool little stuffs. But you know, this nah. Skadoop. That's it for shoes. We watched a couple trailers, and some of them confuse me. Some of them are really cool, and some of them I'm super excited for. This one, I don't know where to put it, and it is Slaughterhouse. Now, the premise of the movie, from what I can tell, is a sloth is taken from their
natural habitat.
They are taken and kind of pet, and then all of a sudden they find out that it's a murderous animal. A three-toed sloth is a murderous animal that can learn and search the internet.
That's a very slow way to die.
It is a very slow way to die.
You're gonna be ran over by a Zamboni. You're gonna be killed by a Zamboni in like 10 minutes.
It's that one scene from Austin Powers. No. But I kind of excited. He's probably friends with.
I love that it had the strength to pull a person.
Yeah, I know, right? Probably friends with Cocaine Bear, maybe, perhaps, maybe a good sequel in the midst. But I mean, in theaters August 30th. Well, I'll keep an ear to my ground for any reviews on it, because the puppet doesn't look that bad comparative to a lot of other small animal puppets we've seen in the past. Skadoop. But on a more serious, more taxing note, I'm going to ask you a very personal question, Quincy. You may choose to answer, or you can just carry on with the trailer.
Okay.
Don't worry. It's
boxer briefs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I do boxers. A little more freeing. But on a more serious note, have you ever zoned out very hard at work? Like, so hard that you had to be shook out of work, or shook out of your state?
Not in my current job, because if I did that, people would die. But definitely in, like, other jobs. I have, yes. Or, like, at night when I'm doing the paperwork for this job.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. As for me, I have as well. And when I got shook out, I instantly felt the weight of the world left me. And for some odd reason, Corner Office with John Hamm, who looks magnificent in this role. This movie feels like a manifestation of that. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm kind of here for it.
It looks wild. I'm interested.
Yeah. About a man who works in a desk job, a new desk job, and is just continuously working at it, and then all of a sudden finds himself in a beautiful corner office, and no one else can see it, hear it, manifest it. It just exists. And I'm like, I've had that feeling. And I've also had that feeling kind of wrenched away, but I didn't go to this extent. And I'm like, okay. And John Hamm is amazing, so I am here for it. When did it say it was coming out? August 4th.
I do not remember.
August fucking 4th.
Okay, so in 2 days.
In 2 days.
Let me see. That makes me wonder if it's showing at the big theaters or not. Where's my Regal app? Here's my Regal app. I mean, it's Lionsgate. You figure it would be, right?
Yeah.
Soon.
Yeah,
I'm not seeing it here.
Oh. Well, shit.
Into the Dragon's coming back.
Yes.
Anniversary.
If I haven't already seen it this year, which I already did, I would be like, oh, I'm excited for that, but I don't know, maybe. Did you see the Ghostbusters when it got dropped back off at the movie theaters?
No, I haven't done any of the anniversary ones this year.
Oh, I did Jaws.
Oh, that would have been a cool one.
It was okay. It was the part of the $5 Tuesday. A couple weeks back. Came close to inviting you, but it was literally only 10 minutes out, and I was like, shit. I didn't want to...
Gotcha. No worries.
Yeah. Okay. Skadoo. This CG looks terrible, but I hate to admit it. I'm kind of excited to see where this is kind of going, because I used to be a fan of Spy Kids. Spy Kids Armageddon had a trailer, and not a lot of the faces you've seen before come back. And they're trying to do another reboot. I don't know if this is it. I
think this has potential, and the reality is they are fun for kids.
Yeah.
And as adults, people sit there and at these, but it's like they're literally meant for kids.
Yeah.
Like, that is the entire concept.
I mean, looking at this scene is the only problem I'm having. There's a man in a full suit of armor riding a motorcycle, a bone Egyptian godded headdress individual wielding what appears to be a club of a sort.
Pretty sure that's a skeleton.
Bony boy, sure. And then I don't know what's in that back one, but it kind of looks lizard folk to me. And then there's something further back. I can't tell what the further back one is.
I mean, they did fight skeletons in the original sequel, didn't they? Maybe it was the first... No, it was the original sequel.
I don't remember, but...
One of them.
They are definitely trying to get the feeling of the first one again.
Yeah, they even kind of went with with a boy that kind of looks like the first boy.
Yeah. So, I'm...
Still Rodriguez.
And same universe, same everything. It's just a little different now. Okay, fine, sure. Little crab. More toys to sell.
I don't remember having these ever having like big marketings, or not marketings, but big like branding deals.
Right, and now that Netflix is kind of getting their hands into R&D, what with their game thing doing mediocre from what I understand, now they're probably going to start pushing for toys or physical product. Wouldn't be surprised, considering Skadoop. The only Netflix show that I would actually go out of my way to see, Castlevania Nocturne. Motherfucker, Spy Kids McDonald's toys. That's right. They had those really cheap fucking things. The little feedback voice modulator with the.
I do not remember Spy Kids McDonald's toys. I'm gonna look them up.
Okay. And then there was like a little pen, and then on the other side was a little red lens that you would look through to see the writing that you did. Yeah, I remember it.
Yeah, here they are. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, spy binoculars that look behind you.
The only one that I went ape for as a kid that my mom actually, I think at one point we did manage to get all of them, and now I don't have them, was the Inspector Gadget ones. Because those ones, the way they did it was each thing was a gadget, but then you could connect them all together to create something.
Oh. I remember getting a couple of the gold-plated Pokemon chip things back when they were doing those for BK. But that would be probably the only thing.
That's what I had for lunch.
I'd take that back. There was a few Hot Wheels McDonald's ones that we kind of let out of because they didn't have the Barbie toy because it used to be Hot Wheels for the boys, Barbie for the girls. Well, they combined them and said, well, both get Hot Wheels, but the girls get the Barbie branded Hot Wheels. I remember that one. Mini Polly Pocket ones. That was Polly Pocket for the women and Action Man for the boys. Or no, it was either that or Mighty Max.
I don't remember. I mean, a lot of the times I didn't even get the toys. Honestly.
Yeah. Damn shame. But Castle fucking Vania Nocturne. This trailer is a bit gory, a bit messy. I'm here for it. It is. Richter did not have a happy childhood at all. And I'm glad that they kind of throw it out here in this trailer and they tell you a little bit more about Richter Belmont and his lineage fighting vampires almost his entire life. I'm here for the animation. The animation style looks crispy. The music in the background was a little much, but I'm here. I am going to probably sit down and destroy Nocturne in a sitting. Did you watch the first 2 seasons of Castlevania?
I watched the first season. I didn't watch second.
I've
been meaning to. It's another one of those ever-growing lists.
One of the few things I would just highly recommend. Scud. Dude, speaking of things I would highly recommend, retirement. The Retirement Plan with Nicolas Cage. Looking a little bit more older and a little more hinged. I love Nicolas Cage, man. Ron Perlman, good to see him again. And
Hero Haley.
Yeah, like we got a good casting for this very messy but fun-looking film.
And don't forget Ernie Hudson.
Oh yeah, Ernie Hudson, that's right. I'm here for this film. Like when we watched,
I think it'll be fun.
When we watched Willy's Wonderland, and Nick does not say a single goddamn word.
Nope.
And it looked like he was just having a good time. I'm here for it. It looks very B movie, but I'm not mad at it. I want it. This looks fun. The Retirement Plan. When does it come out? Hold on, show me a date. I'm not gonna skip ahead. It's this month. Nope.
August 25th.
Oh. Okay. Skidoo. Thank you. So Quincy and I were talking about this one, and when you were trying to search up more information on it, you found one thing that
I was trying to find the graphic novel because it's based off a graphic novel.
Correct. But you kept running into
Punisher comic.
Punisher. So when I heard King of Killers, I was like, oh shit, they're doing that run in movie form? Let's fucking go. And then I went into it and I went, oh, okay, this is a little John Woo-ish. This is a little...
And thank you, IGN, for this trailer.
Yeah, thank you, IGN, for this trailer.
They had the exclusive on this one.
Yeah, thanks, guys. And then I started diving through it. It's a little John Woo-ish. It's a little Lock, Shock, Two Smoking Barrels. It is very gun action with a little bit of monotony, but in a good way. I'm here for it. It's just there's a lot of Punisher things I would like to see in this style. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm bummed that we're not getting everything we want out of Marvel right now, except for the last thing we're gonna talk about in shows. But King of Killers looks fine, looks fun, looks like another one of those The Condemned style movies where, oh, you are a big bad man? Go fight other big bad men and women to solidify your place on the food chain that I have made. Ha 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 ha! You will not win. I'm sorry, was that a bit much?
I mean, I guess not. It looks interesting.
It does look interesting. It just looks very. Oh my god! Hold on. Let me see Dora's face. Let me see Dora's face. Oh, look at that man. That is a handsome man. That is a handsome man that has had a lot of abuse from producers.
I'll probably watch the movie.
I'll probably see the movie too, but
sometimes it's just fun to watch a kick the crap out of everyone action movie.
Oh, of course. I'm not taking away from that. I'm just taking away from. This is not what I want. Skadoop. Speaking of not sure if I want it, the Saw entire franchise has been pretty popular as well as pretty good from what you have told me. Like, there's been some hit and misses, like around 5 and 6, I believe you said?
No, I like the first 7.
First 7, okay.
I did not watch 8 because the way 7 ended, I was like, that's perfect. It's done. It's good. So I didn't watch 8 because they ended it, and then there was this huge break, and then they were like, we're going to do Jigsaw. And then Chris Rock did Spiral from the book Saw, which is 9, and he's a big fan, and people are like, it's pretty good. So I was like, fuck, maybe I will sit down and watch, but you had to watch Jigsaw first, I think. So that's 8 and 9, and now here's X, 10, which is actually going to be set between 1 and 2. So it's very interesting. But I mean, minus the 2 I haven't seen because I can't speak on this. As a whole, it's a pretty good franchise.
I've only seen 1, 2, 3, and I think a little bit of 5.
The way they end it in 7, I wasn't expecting, and is very, very well done.
I might have to sit down and just destroy all these, because all Saw really is at the end of the day is a sociopath who got lied to enough to get him to do all of this. Because
it's more than that. They break it down in the sequels. It's more than that. It's what he went through, and then he sees these people that take life for granted.
Yeah, and I mean, I get it, but it's gore. It is a gorehounds area. This is their playground for this.
Yeah,
having Chester Bennington do all that makeup in that car and have his flesh ripped out as he gets propelled out of a vehicle at the beginning of Saw 3?
No, it's later than that. I'll look real quick.
Okay, I just remember seeing that scene. I don't know what Saw it's from. But, I mean...
7.
Really?
It's Saw 3D. Yeah, it's Saw 3D, so that's the 7th one.
Oh, okay. I just saw that one scene. I think it was on YouTube somewhere, just as like a sneak peek. But I'm glad that at least, what is popular is staying popular because they keep putting it out. I like that. Scott, dope. I am fucking hyped for this. Loki Season 2, baby. Quincy, do you have a gay crush?
Are there men I find attractive even though I'm straight? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes.
Yeah, plenty.
Okay.
Ryan Reynolds is fucking hot,
See, I'm not a big fan of... I like Ryan Reynolds, but I wouldn't want to...
Sense of humor does a lot for me.
Sense of humor does do a lot for me, but then again, I would also like to have a good conversation, and I think Tom Hiddleston here, would be a good replacement for that. Like...
Terrible taste in women.
Well, let me...
He dated Taylor Swift.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh. Hold on. Where is he wearing those overalls? Like, that was a good costume for him. Ah, shit, that's loud. Like, this costume right here just makes him look like he knows what he's doing, you know? Even though he has no fucking clue. And then hopping into the past. I could see him doing Watson, Dr. Watson.
Get another set going.
Yeah, why not? Why the
I
fuck
mean,
not?
I don't know. Like this right here, this image you have paused.
Yeah.
I feel like we have Watson, we have Holmes.
You think Hiddleston could do Holmes?
I mean, look at it. This looks perfect. The mustache is already on freaking.
Oh yeah, Wilson.
On on Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson. Okay. I mean, yeah, yeah. I have one, and I mean it's. I mean, a lot of people will be like, "Well, why him?" Well, last time he was on a talk show, he actually just conversated. He didn't.
We've already done it where Lucy Liu is Watson, so.
Did we now?
Oh yeah, it's called Elementary. It's Lucy Liu's Watson, and I can't remember the male actor that played Sherlock. Hold on.
Okay.
I never watched it.
Well,
it had a decent run.
Okay.
I freaking knew that. It's Johnny Lee Miller.
Oh. I might have to.
It's set in New York. It's on Hulu. It got 4 seasons, 154 episodes.
100 and how many?
54. Oh no, it got more than 4 seasons, I think. But 154 episodes. Suddenly, nothing wants to load on my freaking phone. What is going on?
That's a lot of episodes.
Oh, I'm losing you too. I think my internet just hiccuped real bad.
Oh.
Oh, so it's 7 seasons, 154 episodes, but only the first 4 seasons are on Hulu.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's fine. Good place to start, I guess. But New York kind of has me going, maybe?
Yeah, it's like modern day. It's set in New York. Lucy Liu's Dr. Joanne Watson. Johnny Lee Miller's Sherlock Holmes. And Aidan Quinn plays the police captain.
Oh! Do we have Moriarty? Or a Moriarty knockoff?
Probably. Let me see real quick. I didn't actually watch the show. I wanted to. I mean, I'm not the biggest Lucy Liu fan, but I don't hate her or anything.
Yeah, no, it's
like I don't hate her.
She's very stiff.
I'm not seeing. How do you spell Moriarty?
I got you. Homie.
Moriarty
the Patriot. And then you just basically change the Patriot to Elementary Show. Jim Moriarty.
It looks like we had Jamie Moriarty across 3 seasons, but only through 6 episodes. That's the only Moriarty I'm seeing.
Oh, okay. I mean, at least they exist somewhere, I suppose. Huh.
Yeah, 2012 to 2019.
Huh.
It was a CBS show.
Right.
It's really weird to me that only 4 out of the 7 seasons are streaming.
I mean, it's probably licensing where certain licenses were cast out, and the only way that they can, because like FX, sure it's owned by Fox, but they probably can't air anything on Hulu until it gets enough. What is it called? Bypass rate, where they're like, okay,
FX is owned by Fox, but Fox is owned by Disney, and Disney has a controlling majority in Hulu.
Then I don't know.
But CBS, I don't know. Because that's CBS Universal, and I think they own a very small chunk of Hulu. So, I don't know. I don't know.
But I'm excited for Loki Season 2. October 6th is when it starts up. Still got to go through the Secret Invasion, and I guess begin to have the origin story of Fantastic Four, figuratively, maybe, perhaps? I don't know. Because that would be the only place where Super Skrull would need to exist. Because that's all I know is that it involves Skrulls, Super Skrulls, and that's it.
I mean, there could be different versions of Super Skrulls, I guess. I don't know. I haven't watched the show yet.
I also have. Oh, mutants. Oh. Was there a mutant Skrull?
I have no idea. But I would assume, because like they replaced all kinds of
human. And
like heroes and humans and whatnot. They even replaced Jarvis in the comics.
so wait. That'll be a question for off cast, just in case. But yeah, Loki season 2. It's got dope. Over on the good old DnD Beyond, if you are a subscriber, you get a brief look into Bigby Presents Glory of the Giants, which releases this month on the 15th. It's not bad. It's got a lot of good characters, an interesting way of having your characters build having your players build a very interesting weapon, should you want to, in the Starforge. It's got some interesting wrestling pits, some small-time events, treasure, of course, and how it ends out, where you can basically say, hey, once the characters free this smith and return them home, they get a free +2 weapon, suit of +1 armor, rare magic item. You know, it basically opens it up so that you can keep going. Their stat blocks down below, pretty fucking solid. Wizards seem to be doing a little bit better as far as giving us a little glimpse into what they're making.
But what they're making is not a Minecraft DLC.
Yeah, well, it may not have anything to do with them.
I mean,
I'll do my digging.
This has Hasbro bullshit written all over it.
It does, and I'm gonna do my digging. I'm gonna do my digging once we're done. Let's go do good old Lego. Got some good stuff. Wolverine's adamantium claws.
Shiko woo.
Do these retract? Do these fucking retract?
I don't think so. I think it's just a bust.
No. Give me schnicked. Give me schnicked. Give me schnicked.
It should have come with a sign that you could put up there that said schnick.
Oh, wait. This guy's playing with it. Loud. Okay, come on.
I could hear that.
Yeah, sorry.
Like, that was wild how loud that was.
Sorry. Okay, wait. Okay, it clicks in, but does it go down into? Ow. No. Because I thought it would, like, click down and then just, like, slide them into the arm. Okay, well...
Still very cool.
I'm still very cool. Oh, and it's labeled as X-Men 97.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Dibby-dibby-doo. Oh, and finally, one of my mom's boyfriends had one of these. A Corvette. I don't know what year this is, but it looks very similar, but he had it in black. It looks really nice, really classy. $149.99 for it. A couple license plates, which a bit odd to me, but I understand, you know, when you're on the run. It does allow for its top to come down into the full convertible, which is very nice.
Mm-hmm.
And it even has the engine block. That's fucking cute. That's a fucking V6. Let's fucking go.
It's very nice.
It is very nice.
I like the ones that they do like this, where they go with something a little bit more
real.
Not even that. Display.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. Yeah.
That's why I like the Wolverine claws. That's why I like this. You know.
Yeah. And this isn't
like I have the Scooby-Doo haunted house, and it's like it's cool, but it doesn't make a good display.
Yeah, you like having architecture, or even in this case, vehicle, where this
like the Millennium Falcon would be cool to display.
Yeah, it would. This is their only vehicle. They have the Chevrolet Camaro Z28, the Ford Mustang, the Porsche 911, a Land Rover Classic Defender 90 with all the accoutrements. And I mean, they've got a couple more. I know they have a F1 racer, I think. Like, they have a whole bunch of vehicles. Good old 2022 Ford GT, I do not know how to pronounce that word. Now I'm not going to pretend I do. 24H Le Mans hybrid hypercar, which looks like a freaking cyberpunk nightmare. They, of course, got Optimus Prime with full transforming action. Back to the Future's time machine. You know, the McLaren Formula 1 racer that I was talking about a moment ago. The Ghostbusters Ecto-1 from the latest movie. with the disposable, or not disposable, dispensable?
Deployable.
Deployable! That's the word. And then just a good old couple Lamborghinis just chilling out, as one does. Oh, man. And that's all I got for today. Is that all we got?
What we got?
That's all we got. Thank you guys for joining us. Remember to check the links down in the description to check out for Zenny for some good old inexpensive glasses, just as long as you got your prescription. Get yourself some very inexpensive ones. I'm wearing them right now. I think I can see perfectly. Check out our Temu link. We've got another order on the way from them. I'm curious to see on its quality. Check out Humble Bundle, of course, if you want to help out charity. Anything that's given to us through Humble Bundle is going right back to Humble Bundle to keep helping out the charities as well as other people. And last but not least, at the end of days, at the end of weeks, at the end of months, at the end of years, remember, love one another. It's free to do.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.